So, chat, how are we doing today? I'm not, am I 3 hours? I am 3 hours. No, 2 hours. Wait. 2 hours late. Yeah. You see ads? You shouldn't be getting ads. I think the way YouTube works is like, if I don't run mid-rolls, you still get a pre-roll, I think. I've never ran a single mid-roll on YouTube, so... Yeah. Okay, in my defense, alright, the Idol Genesis was streaming and I was watching them, and I thought it was going to be like half an hour debuts, not an hour long, so... I think I've got everything set up. I got my gamer shops. Yeah. Yo, Micro, thank you for the 14 months. What universe-ending event am I causing today? Look, it's only a few hours. It's not enough to really cause anything bad, I think. Probably? Yeah, that's true. YouTube ads are not as bad as Twitch ads, because you can skip YouTube ads a lot of the time, or they're only a few seconds, whereas Twitch ads are like, here's 5 minutes of advertisements before you can get into the stream. Fuck you, we hate you. Hey guys. Okay, I'm feeling hoodie today. Yeah, so VNU, we have to talk about VNU a little bit today, good and bad. We have that whole Nijisanji stock evaluation thing, which is gonna be fun, great. Yeah, it's gonna be certainly a time. YouTube Premium is actually not a bad deal. People shit on YouTube Premium a lot, right? And people are like, oh my god, YouTube, why would you ever buy YouTube Premium? But like, for the amount of content I consume on YouTube, you know, paying a little bit of money to basically have no ads and the ability to download and whatnot isn't bad compared to like what you might pay to subscribe to one person on Twitch or whatnot. I don't think it's people just hate YouTube Premium for no reason, but I feel like it's actually a pretty decent deal if you're not planning on just stealing content. Adblock is free, but I mean, I guess it depends. My big problem with the people that hate on YouTube Premium is that like they tend to take it as like a superiority thing. They're like, yeah, I don't use YouTube Premium because it's theft. And it's like, no, it's actually a pretty reasonable deal. Now, if you want to still use Adblock, that's fine. Like, fucking use Adblock. Everybody did it. I pirated shit when I was in uni, right? I understand it. But I just don't get the people that take like the moral high ground from it. Like, yes, I deserve free content. I deserve to not watch ads and not have to pay for it. That is my entitlement. It's like, no, not really. YouTube posting is like premium. Adblock is pretty much piracy. I hope you like. YouTube is providing a service that is hosting content that, like, the amount of money it costs to stream video is insane. There's a Pirate Software thing where he like talks about the cost of streaming video, and it's. I agree that there's a bit too much stuff in YouTube Premium. They should cut it back and just have it ad free, but. Like, when you look at the amount of money that streaming videos cost, right? And the service YouTube is providing, and then you look at the effort people put in to make content and make YouTube, to consume all of that content for free, effectively, like, not... You don't buy it, and you also don't watch ads for it. Like, it's kind of piracy a little bit. Like, you're essentially stealing content. Now, I don't really care. To be fair, I pirated shit when I was in uni. Everybody pirated shit. It's like a thing. But don't take like the moral high ground over it. Don't act like you're superior because you're stealing shit. Like, just admit that you don't like paying for things. It's fine. Nobody likes paying for things. Why did we start out with YouTube Premium discussions? I don't know. Okay, so what do we want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about VNU? We can already discuss it. This is Lo-Fi Avatar. It's from Game Chops. Big fan of Game Chops. So VNU is a... I'm not morally superior, I'm just broke. That's fine. If you're just broke and you can't afford like to pay for YouTube Premium and you also don't want to watch intrusive as fuck ads, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. I just have a problem with the people that like grandstand about it and they're like, yes, I don't because I deserve to not see adverts. And it's like, no, you still want to pay money. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with, well, I mean, morally there's probably something wrong with it, but I don't care. I just don't like the moral superiority some people have. Anyway. So. VNU. people watch get a flat paid fee. Yeah, YouTube Premium is actually really good for paying content creators because you get a cut of that money per like view you get, as opposed to AdSense, which is fucking, because you can get demonetized with AdSense and you can get like you can lose revenue, whereas YouTube Premium cuts always goes through even if the video gets demonetized, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, VNU is an agency. They are a VTuber agency. I don't know if I'd call them new, but they're a bit more in the like indie smaller side compared to like FaZe or whatever. And a few things have happened recently. Recently, they had their new wave come out, their new gen. Let me actually help. Wait. Yes. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. The only thing I don't like about the avatar lo-fi is that like some of the instruments are a little bit too loud, and I can grate in my ears a little bit. I can't actually think of this music. I need chiller music for listening to that music. Okay, so this is new VNU Wave, the AAA club. I talked about them a few weeks back when they announced. Yeah, I believe. I forgot to include it in the short initially. I had to re-record that section, and it's kind of obvious I re-recorded it. But yeah, I think the plan is that all of them are animals except the girl in the elephant onesie, who I think is just a girl in an elephant onesie, which is fucking incredible. And obviously there's another pink rabbit because my life is suffering in pain, Pecco. I cannot see. Wait, do we have official heights? How fucking tall is... What is the height? Holy shit, she's like half the size of that one. That's insane. But yeah, so these guys debuted yesterday, I believe. Or earlier today. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. So, why is Pippa trending? Okay, we'll get... Pippa also had a thing as well. So this is a new VNU gen. Very cool. I was only going to talk about this today. I was like, yeah, we'll mention it briefly, VNU gen. But then some new shit dropped, and I got it. I saw it in the Discord first, and then I saw a Reddit thread about it. And then, yeah, so let me see if I can find it. But one of the VNU people, well, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Amano Sarafi. She was announced as like a here, I think I found it. I think this is it. Yeah. So this was announced back in February. Giant woman. I love giant women. I did see that Lopi stream today. It's incredible. That's why she's not here. She's comatose. She's done one stream in 3 months and now she's dead. I know Femboy's trending on my... I'm not clicking on it. Femboy, Seductive Sunday, and Pippa. Truly the worst fucking combination. But yeah, so Amano essentially went on hiatus. And this is the last we've heard. She hasn't streamed in that time. So we then have gotten a notification from her what you got, past life, new life. She's went back to her past life, right? And saying she graduated on February 27th. So like 3 weeks ago almost. And we just haven't had an announcement yet. And she apparently went live on her like past life and kind of went through the details of all the shit that went, all the stuff that's happened, right? Apparently she got in trouble for some VODs. VNU apparently demanded that she, yeah, well, VNU hasn't announced her graduation. They've just kept her on hiatus, but apparently on her past life stream, they said that they basically graduated and they just haven't had the announcement. Apparently VNU asked for over $100,000 in order for her to graduate early. I assume contractual agreements. And she talked about how her disagreements with management and how much they pretty much never helped with anything, never taught her like YouTube analytics. She wasn't paid for December or January, including her $4,000 subathon. One of her Discord mods announced a graduation in her Discord. It seems like for some reason, yeah, they've just not announced her graduation, even though she's fully gone. And so she contacted a lawyer, and I think the lawyer basically just said, you can just go no contact, just leave and go do your own thing, because the contract isn't enforceable because it's dog shit, and they'd have to come to the US to enforce it, which they're not going to do, so you can just leave and not worry about it, which is why she then went live on her past life, new life account. Let me see if I can find that. I think this is it. Yeah. This is her past new account. So yeah, and I believe she went live. I didn't actually see the stream myself. I just saw the people told me about it. I've been informed by people. Forgot on the yeah. Let's just so I don't know. Again, this is just one person, and it's obviously it's not enough to really condemn a whole agency, and I have no idea. I don't really know anyone from VNU that well, but I also haven't heard anything horrible from them. From like, I know people in agencies who keep in contact with each other. I haven't heard anything horrible about them, so I don't know. But if it is true and they haven't paid her the money for the subathon, and they basically just were demanding 100 grand to graduate, that's pretty shit. Yeah, the past life taboo is dead. I've kind of moved on from it. I think the past life taboo is like, it's like the VTuber equivalent of not discussing your salary with your co-workers, right? Is a thing I feel like we've been coerced into, and all it really does is hurt the talents in the end, because they don't have a safety net to fall back on. Because if they can't link their actual personal account, right, the one that they'll go back to if they ever leave, then they're basically locked into their agency, and they can't. Obviously there's limit, like if somebody had like an IRL past account or something and they actively don't want it spread, then I think it's only fair to maintain that and not spread shit that they don't want spread. But for the most part, the whole past life thing it's kind of silly. I feel like it kind of just ends up hurting the talents a lot, unless it's actively, you know, going with their wishes. So, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to wait. We might hear a response from VNU, or more talents might post things, or I don't know. We might get more info out at some point in the future. So I'm hesitant to fucking condemn them entirely, especially now in the current, I guess, climate. I don't know what you want to call it. It feels like everybody's jumping down agencies' throats. So we'll wait and see. We'll see what because they're going to have to announce something. If she's graduated, they're going to have to like make some sort of announcement. Really shit timing with their new gen coming out as well, but they're gonna have to say something. Oh, that has been like 3 weeks, so who knows? It might be another month before we get anything. Why is Mume trending now? Oh god. Yeah, the whole Doki Bird Selene thing kind of killed the past life drama. People are kind of more willing now to mention past lives and whatnot. Yeah, so that's VNU. I don't know what's going on over there, bro. The new talent seem cool. But I don't know what the hell's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, what is Pippa, Mumi, and Vladimir Putin are all trending together. I feel like I should be scared. I feel like I should be sounding the alarm, battening down the hatches, like I think we might be in the middle of a crisis. Yeah, I saw the Reddit post that summarizes things as well. But I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens after they announce. They put out an announcement. Oh, did you guys see the Ducky False thing? Okay, I don't know whether to. I don't know. I don't normally like showing like deleted tweets, but I can't give you the. I can't give you the backstory with the deleted tweets, but I also don't want to give you the deleted tweets because then it's. Oh, this is. I might. Let's see if I can find it. I don't even know. I don't think I saved the screenshot of the tweets that I had. I don't know. I don't think I DM'd it to anyone either. I had a screenshot of the tweets, but I don't know where they went. Did I DM it to anyone? I don't think I did. I can give you off the top of my head, right? So Ducky is a where is it? Let me see if I can find his Twitter really quick. I've interacted with Ducky a lot before. He's a VTuber journalist. He used to write for Dexerto, doing a lot of their like VTuber articles. I think he wrote for VTuber News Drop temporarily as well, I believe. Oh yeah, he still does. Yeah, VTuber News Drop. And he's a VTuber, and he also like talks about. He writes professionally as a journalist about VTubers, right? Now he deleted the tweets. I'll see if I can find the tweet where he talks about deleting the tweets. Yeah. In respect to False's wishes and having spoken to him, I have taken down my tweets from yesterday. I believe there's more to be said. We're discussing things privately to make sure things are better in the future for me, for him, and for VTubing. So, from what I remember, I wish I had the photos, even if just to reference for myself, so I don't misquote anyone. I didn't send them to him. Let me see. Let me see if I can do some quick research really quick. Unless, if anyone can DM me, if Micro's here, you could probably find it faster. Yeah, okay, found it. Okay, I found it. It's so low quality, I can't fucking see it. Hang on. I'm having to enhance. Give me a second. I'm FBI gaming this shit right now. Enhance. Hey, oops. I thought you were dead after streaming one time. I thought you were... Okay, I found it. I thought you were dead. I thought you streamed one time and that was like too much for you. You're like, nope, dead. I like to think your entire fan base got a heart attack when you went live. They're like, what? Oh, the ghost has arisen. Also, yeah, I'd like to point out something really funny out to chat really quick, Lopi. I was going to say if that's alright, but I actually don't care what you think about it. Lopi's most recent short, and by most recent, I mean like 4 fucking months ago, is her talking about her dying and coming back, and she's like, don't worry guys, I'll be uploading again soon. And then she never fucking uploaded again. And I just think that's really funny. Incredible job, Lopi. I'm proud of you. Anyway, so Ducky basically tweeted out the other day being like, tossing up whether to tweet about it. False, I think, blocked Ducky for some reason. And Ducky went on to talk about like how he's a black sheep in the VTuber news, and False has exacerbated that and saying that False has harassed him in his Discord, belittled him in videos, that won't deter him, and goes on to sort of, I guess, I don't know. It's hard without showing the tweet. I mean, if I'm going to narrate the tweets, I'm probably as well just showing them. I'm just trying to get a decent quality image that I can show you guys. Where? Let me see. I can't find the full tweet. But yeah, so it was basically, I don't know, he apparently talked with False in private, which is why I'm hesitant to blow it up out of proportion when it's already kind of done. It did seem, I don't know. It did seem very self-aggrandizing, but I wasn't part of the conversation. So why does nobody ever have beef with me? I'm cool. People should hate me. People should... False block Ducky, who's like a VTuber journalist, who writes for Dexerto and VTuber News Drop. And Ducky talked about False basically harassing him and blacklisting him and him being a black sheep in the VTuber scene. But then he deleted the tweets and essentially said that they're handling it privately, which I do think is the way to do it, although the initial tweets are probably... The initial tweets are still a bit like to go publicly with beef in the first place, but I don't know. It seemed like a bit of a nothing burger. VTuber news is such a weird space right now. Like, you have some people that are so like pro Niji and some people that are so anti Niji, and then they keep getting into fights with each other about it, and it's very clear that they're never going to come to an agreement because half of them are just so on one side and the other half are so on the other side, and they're never really going to get a proper agreement. I will say, in the times I've interacted with the False has always been cool to me. I've never gotten harassment vibes from him in any way. He's never been demeaning or belittling to me. And I wouldn't say I've disagreed with Ducky a lot on a lot of takes. And I think Ducky's stance on some things incites disagreement. But obviously, without being in the Discord, I can't fucking attest to what he's claiming. He also didn't post any like screenshots or proof. So it was sort of like baseless accusations of, yeah, he did this. Which, again, I will say for someone who's like a journalist, to make claims without proof is an unfortunate precedent to set. I've always hated that. I always hate when people go onto Twitter and like acclaim something without actually providing, you know, inherent details. Like they'll rattle off like 4 or 5 things that they've done, but then not provide any screenshots or anything. And it's like, okay, well, there's no proof here. You've just essentially thrown shit at the wall. I'm not saying it might not happen. I've never gotten the vibes from Falso that he would willingly harass someone though. Like I've in all my time interacting with him, I've never gotten that idea. Maybe jokingly, yes, he would maybe make fun of an opinion, but I don't think that counts as harassment. I think if you go into the public space with an opinion, some people are going to poke fun at it, and that's just the nature of the game. So I don't know. Without proof, without screenshots, without further explanation, I would not have really any place to have an opinion on it, and it seems like they're taking things privately now, so I don't know. How many people are going to fucking call out the whole femboy trending thing? But yeah, friendly reminder, please try and settle beef in private from the beginning. If somebody blocks you on Twitter, it's not the end of the world. And don't then just start accusing people of things. What? Feature in YouTube did a fucking bet on Riku. Why does everything use this image of him? Anyway, yeah. So that was that little nothing burger. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't want to. Okay, I didn't put it in the short. I'm not an economical man, right? So Niji or any color stock essentially came out, like they had their third quarter report, I believe, and there was a lot in it. Apparently, I think they are down 20%. See if I can find it. Bit of list of things that happened that can help explain the Niji Stock situation. It's not a matter of like not being able to understand what caused it. It's more a case of like, I just like, okay, look, like, do we really want to sit here and like read through this shit and like look? I feel like I'm back in high school. Like, we want to go through like financial. I hate economics. I always have. It's a dog shit. It's my least liked career ever. People that just like move money and look at money and it's just like, ugh. But it did have some interesting comparisons between like Niji EN and Niji JP about like in terms of graduations and whatnot. But it's a lot of this. Yeah, 3 new debuts and 1 graduation from Nijisanji and no debuts and 1 graduation from Niji EN. It kind of puts into question, into perspective how many fucking VTubers they have though. Like, holy shit. They have 159 VTubers. Oh yeah, they didn't include any of the Niji ID people, which is wild. Yeah, so my problem with the stock thing is I think that people look at the stock and they really want to pile on Niji, and so they're like, ha, stock go down. But when you look at the graph, it's not actually that like completely wild. It's not like it's an unprecedented drop. Like Niji has, or any color has dropped that amount of stock before, so it's not actually, you know. And then I've had people tell me that like Niji buys their own stock to keep the price up, which seems like a wild thing. That doesn't seem like it should be legal. But yeah, no, I don't know. Also, I don't remember this happening, but this might have been this was a JP thing, but I don't know, bro. If you're interested in economics and the finer parts of Niji, I'd recommend giving it a read. I don't think I am committed enough nor intelligent enough to understand it. I'm kind of a dumbass. There's too many graphs here. There's too many numbers. I don't like it. I ain't reading all that. I'm sorry that happened. This is why I don't make the Niji sisters list. I don't know, man. I think I'm not even anti-Niji anymore. I'm just apathetic. I just don't really care what they're doing anymore. Like, I like some of the talents, but my general hype for Niji as a whole is just gone. Like, when they're doing shit, I no longer really care. And I just have no interest in promoting or sort of watching or consuming Niji content. And so I'm kind of just, I'm not like on a war path where I'm like, yeah, fuck Niji, hate them. I'm more just like, who cares? You know what I mean? Yeah, but science graphs are cool. Science graphs have like cool shit. This is money and economics and operating margins and shit. Yeah, sorry for the late stream. I will try and keep them earlier in the future. I got caught up watching debuts. Nijisanji killed my boy Parrot 4chan. I do hate my viewers, obviously. I'm taking real strides to not get the parasocial audience, right? It's just, economics is not a science. Economics is a math thing. It's not a scientific. I mean, I guess I'm not getting into this debate. I got into this debate in university before. The number of viewers I love because, well, you love my viewers. You don't love your own, apparently. Missy's I stream once a year. Once in a blue moon. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd bring it up because it's the big thing everybody's talking about, which is like, oh my god, Niji Stock, but I genuinely do not want to get into it because, dear god, I will actually commit toaster bath. Lopi love, you do not want Lopi's love. Trust me. It's not a healthy thing. She was definitely a type of girl to like melt her Barbie dolls or shit. I don't think you want that. Japanese stock market is regulations place ensure stock cannot fall more than 700 yen per day. Really? How does that work? As if you would know. I've played Minecraft with you. I've seen what you did to those sheep, Lopi. I know what you are. I'm just saying. I left to go get some ore, and the dog was fine. I came back, and the dog was pregnant. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying something happened in that time period, and I wasn't there for it. So, you know, I know. I'm just. Your Honor, I wasn't even there, but I can make an assumption. Only financial quarter 1, which ended February 1st. None of that report included anything that happened with Solana or after. Interesting. I didn't see that at all. People were talking about it like it was recent. I mean, I've seen people posting the recent stock graph where it's got like the line go down, but I just don't know if it's that big a deal. Oh, I did see Petra in her 3D had Riku as one, like he appeared. Now, I think, so yeah, Petra had her 3D debut the other day. It happened at the same time as HoloFest, which like, why would you, if you had such a big thing in the works, like it's such a big thing, why would you schedule it for the same day and time as like the biggest hololive event of the year? Alira was there, Reimu was there, Riku was there. I just don't understand what, and then, so I think they probably recorded the Riku bit before the whole Selene shit went down. But I mean, I would take that shit out. Holy, bruh. The CEO is not in a good public light spot at the moment. I would not be putting him in any more videos. I did see people on Reddit being like, yeah, he so wants to be the new Yago, but he can't. That ship has sailed, my man. You're not... I don't think you're ever going to be able to get that title. I'm so sorry. I did see people say that Niji is still like 20% year on year, so they're still doing well, but I don't know. The whole Niji situation has gotten to the point where people are like, yeah, burn, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm kind of apathetic. Yeah, they're still worth an absolutely ridiculous amount of money. They're still like a multi-billion-dollar company, so I don't know if people saying the yacht is burning are really... Like, people, I think, underestimate how big Niji JP is as well. Like, there's a lot of... Like, the JP sentiment for the whole EN thing was actually a lot more positive than it was over here. I'd noticed that a lot. Like, the JP side of things was a lot more, like, forgiving of Niji. So... I don't think it's like the yacht is really going to be sinking anytime soon, considering how fucking profitable they are. Where are they trying to siphon? I feel like only a moron would try and 1v1 hololive on HoloFest. I feel like that's just a dumb decision. Right? Like, I don't know. I mean, true. Okay. It seems... Anyway, HoloFest happened. I should probably timestamp. Hang on. Oh god, I can't remember what my timestamps are. Let's see. 5 minutes was me and you. And then, when did we start talking about Niji? Oh wait, when did we start talking about like the Ducky thing? I can find this. It was... like 13 minutes ago, so I don't know, like 20. Hey Fury, I do stream late, sorry. I know, it's... See you later, you see your sexy here. I know, I'm sorry for the stream being so late, it was not intentional. 20, here's a Ducky V False. And then, I don't know, like, when did we start debating the Nijisanjis? 10 minutes ago? I should really timestamp on... I used to have people in chat that every time I moved on to a topic would be like, timestamp! They'd shout at me. I don't have them anymore, so I forget. 25 will do. Okay, we can move on. I don't know. There are people out there that have done deep dives on the Niji Stock situation if you want like a really, really big deep dive and like from an economical standpoint. There are Reddit threads you can go read. I am not the person to come to for opinions on this thing. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. We've kind of covered most of the bad shit this week, honestly, already. Let's see, what else was there? The only other bad thing was, it was kind of bad, but also kind of based. So if you remember, I talked about it a while back of, it wasn't a while back, it was a few weeks back, about Vrev and the 3 girls that are graduating. So Lil Rhea had her final stream this week. And I think her mods pulled a Salan Ducky Bird kind of thing, where in her graduation thing, they just linked directly to her fucking... No, it wasn't one graduation. It was the one graduation announcement, but they're graduating staggered over the next... I think Lilia had hers... I think the other 2 are having it this week, or maybe next week. But one of her mods just was like, went and linked her like new account in the chat. It was kind of funny. I think Ophi's mods did it too. This is Lo-Fi Deku Palace. Good ear. How many VREV members are left? 2. You have Salmon and nope, Akiko left. I think it's Salmon and Nova. Yeah, Nova's still there. Nova's still doing it. I saw Nova collabing with I think it was MBT the other day. So yeah, they're certainly going through it. But so yeah, Lilia is dead, but her mods were one of her mods was kind of based and linked to her new channel, which is apparently the new trend of like when you're graduating, if you're going immediately back to your past life, you just one of your mods just becomes a martyr and like takes the hit, takes the bullet, jumps in the nade. But if Niji went nuclear, would you talk about it? I would talk about I talk about Niji when shit happens. It's just unless something like I don't know. If it's an economics thing, I'm out of my league, and if it's I don't know. I'd talk about Niji news. I think I'm just not as emotionally invested as most people. I'm not out for blood. Cherry was on a shot. To be fair, Cherry's past life was also like on a Twitter grind after that. She was bitching. She was vibing. She was posting without thinking about it. God damn it, Bree. Actually, no, keep doing it. Do it for content, for me specifically. Yeah, Nova's the common sentiment right now is that Nova's not leaving because of all of her like Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game links through Vrev. So, speaking of trading card games, do you guys see the fucking Shy Lily trading card game? You see this? Hang on. This shit looks so cool. I thought it was going to be just like a digital one, like maybe like a Discord bot or something, but no, it's actually like a nuclear, like a physics. Yeah, if they go Fukushima, I will talk about them. This shit looks so cool. I would definitely be doing obviously a hand cam unboxing stream when these drop. It looks so cool. It said, yeah, playable as well. So I don't know how they're gonna player base it, or I don't know how the play is gonna go, because it has like strength and weakness. This seems like flavor text. It looks like this is a type, like a water type. And there's like, this is just flavor. So I don't, like, I'm not seeing card descriptions, right? Of like, this is how this works. This is how, so I'm not sure if it's, I summon Shy Lily in attack mode. Yeah, it does kind of look like Pokemon, but it doesn't have the moves down the bottom. So I'm not sure if it's just going to be like a matchup thing where like you have to match up a strength to a weakness to kill, or I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I imagine we'll be told in the future. I'll be playing it. I'll give it a shot. It's in collab with Gamer Shops as well. The cards do look very Pokemon-esque. There's just a number at the top, the 158. I'm not sure if that's going to be like mana cost. Yeah, like a play cost, or like is it going to be like Hearthstone where you get an extra mana? Is it going to be like Magic where you have to tap land? Is it going to be like Yu-Gi-Oh where there's no cost and you just get to summon your entire fucking deck in turn 1 and ruin the game? Pull a Lopi card, burn it. I would play a Lopi deck only to sacrifice her to summon like the worst thing. I'd play a Lopi deck to summon myself. I sacrifice Lopi. I sacrifice 3 Lopis to summon 1 me. I'm objectively inferior, but I do it for the fucking to send a message. I did not send my PNG, and I'm not trying to get added to the game. But I imagine the first one will probably be like Lily and a lot of Lily's like friends and like fucking vshojo and Mumi and whatnot. I don't know. I imagine if it's successful, they might end up like branching out, you know? Penumbra is not trending. I would notice if Penumbra... Oh, you mean Femboy? How many times is someone going to bring up the fact that Femboy is trending? I'm aware. Blue Eyes, White Lopi. I play stream schedule and attack mode. It's super effective. You have to be a Gamer Subs partner? That would also make sense, yeah. I'm not Gamer Subs partner. I'm drinking Gamer Subs right now. Gamer Subs did not want me. I am untouchable. I'm not good enough for them. This is so sad, boys. Can we hit 5 likes on Instagram? My card's weakness is just rabbit. Just rabbit. I don't know. I'm hyped to see what... I don't know what the timeline is like. I imagine since they're just getting slots, then it'll take a while for... Because it's a physical card game as well. It's not a digital one. Although I imagine if it gets popular, they'll eventually have like a digital companion. But I imagine it will take a while to get Fill all the slots. I don't have an Instagram now. Fill all the slots, then make the things and then sell it. V card. I love V card. What a name. What a name you are. I'll follow them. We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, I think it looks cool. It's a cool thing. A while back I thought about like making a Discord bot for collect, because there's a lot of like trading card things on Discord where they like spawn different cards and you collect them and you can show them off to people in Discord. And I did think about doing one of those for VTubers, but then I was like, I feel like it'd be hard because like you'd have to assign like rarity to them, and that is a pit landmine that I do not want to step on. But I don't know. I might, depending on the price and like how you go about getting them, I might buy some and do like an unwrapping unboxing stream, get in on the meta. Obviously, if Numi gets a spot, I need to try and pull for ultra rare foil Numi. It's gonna have to happen. I have pretty good luck with card games. I tend to pull really good, like really good cards. I don't know why. I never play them like in real life, but every time I've bought in real life playing cards, I tend to pull really good. But yeah, looks cool. It's a cool little project. What else? Oh yeah, and speaking of cool projects, you guys see the Hidden Leaf vshojo thing? I thought it was a Naruto collab, I'm not gonna lie. Pulls good cards because you can't pull bitches. Hey, the good cards are my bitches. I pull them so well. Sorry, babe. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards stay on during sex. Look, if you don't love me at my trading card game phase, you don't deserve me at my trading card game phase. I didn't move on. I didn't change. I'm still a nerd. Says the Baldur's Gate 3 film. So, see, accusing Lopi of not pulling bitches though isn't an insult, because the idea of like insults, right, is like you accuse someone of something that would like hurt them because it's not very obvious. But everybody knows Lopi's a femcel, so it doesn't do anything to accuse her of being one, you know? It's like if somebody is smart and you call them an idiot, that's insulting. But if someone is actually a moron and you call them an idiot, it's not really insulting, you're just stating a fact. So like if I retaliate to Lopi with, haha, you also get no bitches, it doesn't hurt because it's Lopi, of course she doesn't. Yeah, it's like calling Bao a furry. It's true, so it's not offensive. It doesn't hurt her because it's accurate. Like, you call me a furry, it's offensive because I'm not a furry. You call a furry, they're not going to be offended because it's just what they are. I don't know why I have my toothbrush here. It's definitely my toothbrush, nothing else, chat. It is, I don't know why, I think I was brushing my teeth and I just didn't bring it back to the sink, so now I'm flipping it in my hand. Which is going to end poorly, it's going to fall and I'm going to break my toothbrush, but... Bao would say otherwise. Didn't Bao literally take a fucking furry test this week? Hang on. I swear to God Bao took a furry test this week and got 100% or some shit. Where is she? Where is she? Where the fuck is Bao? She's so much cool fan art, holy shit. Oh, I can't find it. Yeah, no, here it is, I found it. Yeah, look. She's 100% furry. She took a test, legally binding. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to bring up the vshojo thing before we got sidetracked on Bao being Bao. Bao. Yeah, apparently there's like a dev team called Hidden Leaf, which I think just makes like, they make pretty frequent games. Yeah, here. Hidden Leaf Games and vshojo will partner in a VTuber game. So, let me see. That wasn't the tweet. There was a vshojo tweet made by vshojo. So it looks like there's going to be a vshojo VTuber game made. We don't know what kind it's going to be yet. I don't think we've had any news of it. Like, the genre or the time frame or whatever, but it's cool to see. Yeah, here. There's a collaboration on developing a game using VTuber personalities. Development team is excited to collaborate with the vshojo management team and VTubers to create an authentic and fun gameplay experience for fans that will be enjoyed by the VTubers and their viewers alike. Synergy of audience between VTubers and games is natural, and we're excited to tap into the fandom, create new experiences for them. It's a lifelong anime fan working together with the vshojo team. It's been a fun collab. The announcement was very. I don't know. I don't know if it was like maybe translated from a second language. That might be the case. But I don't know. I'm hyped. I'll let you guys know if anything else gets updated about it. We will see. But I saw it and I thought I should let you know. Let's see. I'm not talking about the Mickey Neko shit because nope. I am good on that front. I don't think we need to dive into that hole again. I think False had a video on it. He talked about it. If you're interested, or you can Google it. I'm sorry. I want to go down that fucking. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. I went down there once and I emerged sadder. Let's see. HoloFest 2024. I think you can still buy tickets to watch the full VOD if you really want to. If you want to watch HoloFest, which I saw some clips. It looks really fun. So if you still want to see the full VOD, or if you just want to see a little bit, there's a free section on the hololive YouTube channel. Check out. Bao finished her subathon. We already talked about Bao being a furry. We don't need to highlight Bao's accomplishments. Her main accomplishment was hitting 100% furry. But no, Bao, we talked about a new model a few weeks back, but yeah, she finished her, I think it was like 2 weeks at subathon. Pretty cool. She can finally sleep for once in her fucking life. Oh yeah, Hallie is singing the ending song for, yeah, the Coroni flip. I got sent the Coroni flip and I got sent the Go White Girl Go gif, it was like Okayu, Coroni, and Fubuki all doing like a dance, and it was just Go White Girl Go. Somebody posts under that a PNG of Uki looking disgusted, which I know it's bad, but it was fucking hilarious. Yeah. So Suicide Squad, Isekai, produced by Wit, which Wit has done some good shows if I remember correctly. So she's singing the ending theme, the ED, the song that plays at the end. Just go, because I think a long time like goal of hers, or a long time like aspiration she's had is to like sing for an official anime to actually like make an ending. Yeah, they did didn't they do Attack on Titan Studio Wit? Like the first 2 seasons? Let me see, I'm looking up. Seraph of the End, Cabinet of the Iron Fortress. Oh yeah, Ancient Magic's Bride, they did that. Vinland Saga. Yeah, so they're pretty goated studio. Spy Family. And Ascendants of a Bookworm for the 4th season. So yeah, they're pretty goated as a... It's been written by the same person wait, it's been written by fucking... It's Tappy, right? Yeah, who wrote ReZero. I love ReZero, man. ReZero is probably my favorite show. ReZero is probably up there as one of my favorite anime. Like, between that and, I don't know. Probably that and Hyoka, I'm not sure. Or maybe Origairu. No. Yeah, I think it's probably between ReZero and Hyoka. Probably more ReZero. Hyoka was like my first favorite anime, but ReZero is just so good. So yeah, I don't know. It looks like I feel like Suicide Squad has had a bit of a... Like, their public image at the moment isn't great because the movies have been kind of... I heard the second one was better than the first. But I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of wild to think Japan doing an adaptation of Suicide Squad. If you told me there'd be a Suicide Squad anime a few years back, I'd have probably laughed at you. The game was fucking awful from what I heard. From what I heard, the game was atrocious and boring and just had nothing of value to offer. But apparently the second movie was good. The first movie was kind of dog shit. But yeah, so Calliope Mori, official singer, official anime girl. Oh yeah, idol. So I don't know where Idol Espanol is. That got announced a while back and we haven't seen anything of it, which is unfortunate, but I imagine we might be seeing it soonish. I don't know when though. But what we did see this week is, let me bring up the Twitter. It's, yeah, Idol Genesis. So from what I know, and again, I wasn't really in the VTubing scene that much. I wasn't really paying attention when this was happening because I wasn't doing news, I don't think. But Kat and Nikki were both part of a bigger branch, a bigger generation called Idol Origins, which was like the first ever wave of Idol, right? And it was part of their Hebrew branch, because I think Idol is initially from, oh fuck, I don't want to get this wrong or I'll get fucking, Twitter will be angry at me and start calling for my throat to be cut out. Is it Israel? Is it an Israeli company? I think. But I think it was called Idol Hebrew, right? Which is initial branch. It was Israel. Okay, good. I live another day. I live to see another day. Twitter doesn't get to cut my dick off. I believe there was initially 5 members and 3 of them left. So it was only Kat and Nikki left. And so now what they're doing is they're doing Genesis, which is basically like a completely re-debut, right? As if they're, well, it's not as if they're new VTubers, but basically, so Kat is got a not redesign, like a reimagining. I don't know what you call it. She's sticking with the mafia boss kind of thing, but she got like a new outfit and she's got like a whole new debut video stream up, and I think she did a 2.0 as well. Whereas I think Nikki had like a full-on redesign, like she completely well, not completely. There's still things there that are similar, but it's a new, she's a mechanical engineer VTuber. Basically, it's just a reimagining, a redesign of her. So it's almost like they're new VTubers entirely, but still very similar to they're still similar enough to be recognizable, but they've basically had a new debut to kind of wrap them into the EN, because it was a bit awkward having like 2 people in one branch, everyone else in another branch, and then Idol Espanol is probably going to come out soon. So I'm going to wrap everything together, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. Nikki's new model is really cool looking. What did she call Nikki Rei is officially the shortest Idol member? Wait, what? She's 129 centimeters. She reposted it. Is this canon? Chat, is this real? Chat, is this real? Wait, there's no shot she's shorter than Zumi. Or is, okay, no, it's a meme. Okay. No, see, like, I know the 1.6, but I figured this was a meme of like, okay, she's only this short in like a funny haha way. But like, they're pointing at this as if 129 is her canonical height. Is that a typo? Did somebody, oh, they put the fucking full sub, they put it in the wrong spot. It's meant to be 160 centimeters. That is Connie. You can see the fucking Jess outfit. I don't think that's what Nikki's thighs look like, which I didn't say it out loud because it's a weird fucking thing to admit to. Oh, I get it. Okay. Right. That makes more sense. I'm dumb. Sorry. It should be 1.6 meters or 160 centimeters. That's Connie, who is actually the shortest. Wait, Connie's 129 centimeters? Is that, chat, is that real? Chat, is that real? What? Wait, what is 129 centimeters in feet? Oh, excuse, that's 4'2". That's 4'3". Excuse me? That's wild. I don't think I've ever met anyone that short before. Incredible. Almost as short as Lopi. Almost. Okay, this makes more sense. I was just being an idiot, but no, it's a joke. But nah, actually, I like it. Let's just keep this canonical. She's 1.6 centimeters. You just pick her up and throw her. See the cutout the guy did? I did see that. I know Tobin is doing like every VTuber cutout. I don't know how he's going. Occasionally Twitter shows me like updates of like how he's living. I think his printer broke or something, or he ran out of ink. But yeah, the guy that does the VTuber cutout, you've probably seen it. He's doing like I think he announced he's doing a cutout of like every VTuber, or trying to, which I think means he's doing like a few hundred. So he's doing like all of Idol, I think he did Prism. He already has Phase done as well. I don't know what he's doing for like indies. I did see Juno next to Connie, that was funny. Juno was so fucking tall in that image. Yeah, I think his printer broke, which doesn't surprise me. I don't think it was built for that kind of fucking trauma. But yeah. So yes, Idol. Idol's doing well. And yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I bookmarked it. Did I bookmark it? I did. So if you haven't seen this before, Idol has like a Clipper partnership program up, where basically you can apply, and normally what happens is for every 1,000 views a clip gets of Idol, they'll pay you $1. But for the Genesis debut, I guess to incentivize clips of the debut, which makes sense, it's $5 per 1,000 views. So if you want to, like, if you have a Clipper channel, or if you want to apply, I don't know what the application process is like, not a bad deal. It's not a bad shake. I would recommend. So, I don't know. It's a pretty cool thing that Idol does. Fillion also did the same thing, but when Fillion did it, people were angry. But when Idol did it, people were like... It's like that meme, you know, the HR meme of like one guy comes in and talks to the woman and she's like happy with it. The other guy comes in and she fucking calls HR. Yeah, to be fair, Idol did this, it was like a year ago, I think Idol first came out with this. Oh, there goes my fucking... There goes my... screwdriver. Oh, thank God that almost pulled up my DMs. That would have been unfortunate. I flipped my toothbrush onto my keyboard and it pulled up my DMs. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, if you have a Clipper channel, maybe Clip Idol. Good monetary. Yeah, so I brought up earlier, I have my toothbrush on my desk for some reason, and I'm just flipping it in my hand because I'm acoustic. I dropped it. Okay, what haven't we covered? Oh, the Iron Mouse thing was funny. I think I bookmarked that. Hang on. Yeah, this thing. So she tweeted out like anime girl jump scare. And I saw this. This is one of the funniest images I think I've ever seen. It's great. It's great that Iron Mouse gets to talk about this, because Iron Mouse has been very... You don't know, Iron Mouse is immunocompromised, and she kind of very frequently talks about like donating blood and plasma, and kind of has charity events for the IDF, which is not the Israeli Defense Force. It's the Immunodeficiency Foundation. Please, for the love, every time I talk about it in a short, people are like, wait, Iron Mouse is donating to the Israeli Defense Force? No, of course not. Please engage your brain a little bit. So yeah, she's going to be speaking there, but I just saw this and it was hilarious. It was MD, PhD, MD, PhD, MD, Iron Mouse. And I like how they use her fucking picture with the glasses. It's great. I mean, it's valid because she has the illness, so she's in a perfect place to speak about it as someone who has it. But like, it's just when this first happened, I had a little giggle about it because it's just so funny. Iron Mouse. I like this. I like the two words. I like the separation of iron and mouse. It's not a name. It is a descriptor. Tungsten rat. Yeah, the one of these is not like the others. You know, this is cool. Cool to see. Cool to see. Fee rodent. Iron rodent. Is that... I think it may be everything. Maybe. Let's see. Let's run down the list. We didn't talk about that because I didn't want to. pretty sure, unless, have I missed anything? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys think I've missed? It was a pretty chill week, honestly. Like, there was a few bad things, there was a few rumors around, and there was a little bit of beef here and there, but for the most part, it's actually been a pretty chill week. Like, I don't think anything truly... Talked about Holofest. I can't really show you Holofest, I think, because they have a rule against, like, no clipping, obviously, because it's a paid thing. Wait, V for Mary, 3rd gen? When? What? Excuse me? Wait, is this an hour ago? Oh, it's... Wait, what? March 17th, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST. What is that in me time? What is that in GMT? Why are my DMs up? Don't worry about it. You didn't see shit. Like 10 seconds ago on Discord. I hope there was nothing weird in those DMs. Well, someone will check and out me for it. If you're gonna expose me on Twitter, could you do it in the form of a Google Doc so I feel important? That'd be great, thank you. Aerogenesis for 2 minutes, 3 minutes on Heist with Connie. I mean, sometimes we have a little bit of a tangent, you know. I have links to the debuts in the description of the short if you want to go look at them, which I would recommend. There's not much I can say other than go check them out because they're cool. Unless I'm going to do a watch along to their debuts again, which I'm not going to do that. About my experience with Penumbral. He fucked my wife. Please cancel him. But it was a few minutes ago, 10 seconds ago on Discord, so it's not out on Twitter yet. Okay. Well, I can't report on things if they happen after. I'm not precognizant yet. I'm so sorry. Penumbra apology video then. I'm just gonna get the ukulele out. To be fair, Lopi normally covers the minute to hour long tangents. I'm normally just a casualty. I dropped my toothbrush again. I'm not picking it up again. I know what I'm doing. Hello from Brazil. Hello from Scotland. From the British Isles, and now it's being uncomfortable. That's so valid, actually. The British Isles are kind of cringe. I'm not running ads. I don't know if I can turn off the pre-roll ads, but I don't run mid-rolls, so. Yeah, I'll talk about it next week, on next week's stream. By then we might actually have, like, they might have debuted already. Yeah. I think, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? If not, we can look at raiding into someone. Short stream today because there wasn't a huge amount of drama that happened. It was just mostly cool stuff and Nijisanji stock, which I didn't really go into. That was the big thing people were talking about on Twitter and oh, actually no, I didn't show you. Wait, yeah, actually no. Here's another thing. Here's another bit of news. We talked about Himi's. Oh no, we didn't talk about Himi's new model, did we? Hang on, wait. I'll bring that up and then I'll bring the thing I was going to talk about up. I mean, there's not much to talk about. She has a gun now. She's debuting next week, but is going to have a gun. Lopi got sick? Yeah, Lopi has always been sick. Lopi has never been healthy in her life. If you look at Lopi's tweets, it's always just, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. I saw Numi's apology video, like the thumbnail. I didn't click into it because it was while I was making the short. Probably see me while it's just streaming. I don't know. She streamed the other day, actually, didn't she? It was like a collab. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Twitch. Anyway, oh yeah, I was gonna. So, I had a tweet. Well, I had a few tweets. We don't need to talk about the Holocaust one. that one. Oh, this was me exposing Lopi for sending me hate mail. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Lopi's actually really problematic. She frequently sends me death threats, and you know, I just figured I'd expose her for it. You should cancel her. Actually, you should never watch it. I was gonna say you should never watch her streams again, but you don't really have an option in that. She never streams. Don't say based. Fuck you. She will send another. And then I had this tweet where I kind of talked about America for a while, and people, bro, for a while, fuck off, Lopi. For a while, I got approximately 20 notifications every 10 seconds. Like, I would click the notification thing and the notification would go away, and then I'd get another 20 notifications in the next minute. Like, I got so many replies and quote tweets to this fucking tweet. It was just me basically, because I was in a call with like Lope and Lorian and some, I think Rosette was there as well, some Americans, right? And they were telling me shit about America, and it was just me being entirely shocked about the way your fucking country is run. And then so I went on a little Twitter spree, shouting about how dumb your country is. And there was a few different kinds of responses. There was the haha funny, yeah, we're a bit dumb response. There was, yeah, no, we are unironically fucked response, which was funny. And then there was the Patriots. There wasn't as many of them as I feared, but there was a few. And I got paragraphs upon paragraphs of responses being like, no, our country's the best, actually. You know what else I found out since this? In America, they don't have, like, the right to roam, which is wild to me. I found that out the other day while I was looking at other American shit. Like, I know this is less of a universal thing, but in Scotland we have it where, like, you can kind of just go wherever the fuck you want. So, in Scotland, you have your home, and there's an expectation of privacy around your home. So, like, your private property on your home within a little, I don't know what the exact measurement is, but within a reasonable radius of your house, you're expected to have private property. Beyond that, even if you own the land, people are still allowed to, like, walk on it, right? So, even if a forest area or, like, a hillside or whatever is privately owned, people are still allowed to, like, walk through it and chill out and, like, relax there. It's called the right to roam. You have a right to, like, be able to walk in the country that you belong to. But in America, you don't have that. Like, so if somebody has a, like, owns a part of the land, they can just put up a fence around it and you just can't get through there anymore. They can just buy an entire fucking forest and it's like, sorry, can't get in here, which is wild. It's very strange. Like, you can, basically, I think the way it works in Scotland is you are limited to non-motorized activities. So you can use a boat, you can go up and down rivers. You can't do anything commercial though, so you can't, like, hunt or fish. I think some places allow you to camp. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that in Scotland, but you're allowed to, like, walk through and just stroll and exist as long as you're doing it responsibly. In America, you don't have that. In America, people can literally put up fucking barbed wire fences, which is wild. Because, like, I think like 60% of Scotland is actually privately owned, but it doesn't matter that much because you can kind of just go wherever you want. Castle Doctrine says they can shoot you for entering. Huh? What, for just being in, just open fire, just no questions asked, a Glock to the forehead? Y'all, you know, for a land of the free, you kind of don't have a lot of freedom, do you? You don't even have the freedom to walk in your own country. Like, it's... You're so weird. Your country is bizarre. I'm sorry. Land of the free, where you walk where we can tell you to walk. Bizarre. Anyway, I'm not trying to get into another argument with Americans on Twitter. I was going to add that to the post below it, but I was like, I don't want to stir these people up anymore. Most people were agreeing with me. Most people were like, yeah, we suck. There was a few of them that were like, this is... It was the Pledge of Allegiance that started it. Like, the idea that you get all your kids to stand up in class every day and, like, recite a pledge to the flag. That's weird. That's some George Orwellian bullshit dystopian nightmare. That's weird as fuck. I'm sorry. Like, I had some Americans be like, yeah, it was better when we did that. You know, you're pledging your allegiance to your country. That, I don't know, man. That's... The image I have in my head is very bizarre of that. Also, apparently you guys have, like, you guys' school starts at, like, 7:30 in the morning or some shit. Although, I think a lot of this comes down to, like, you guys have that school culture, right? Like, you have the Go team, Go mascot. Our team's gonna win the sports game this Friday, and that shit. Where you have, like, 7:45. Yeah, we start at 9 in Australia, and even that was like, ugh. I had to wake up at 7:30, and even that, I was like, bleh. Mm, 7:30 is wild. It's 9. It's 9 in Australia. Is even that? I mean, teenagers live on a later cycle, right? Like they sleep later, wake later. Why would you make them wake up at like 7:30 in the morning? But yeah, no, the American school culture is kind of wild to me. Like in Australia, it was pretty much you went to school, you went to all your classes. Like you didn't really have homeroom or anything. Like you had like once a week, you had like a careers class where you sat down and they gave you any announcements or anything. But for the most part, it was you went to school, you did like math and then English and then science and then humanities and then maybe like a sports class or a music class if they had it. And then you left. And that was it. It was like 6 hours of school, 9 to 3, like 3:15. 5 classes of like a little over an hour each, and then you leave. But in America, you'll have like all this other shit that you do around your school. It's very bizarre. I mean, we had clubs, but they were very like purely optional, and also there wasn't that many of them. Like we had like one sports club that was proper, and like music. We didn't have theater either, which apparently is a big thing in America. You have like theater kids where you like do recitals. We didn't have that. We didn't have theater class. It wasn't a thing. If you have cattle rustling class, that'd have been a great class. If you didn't leave school at 3:30 in the UK, you were in detention. Yeah, like why would you stay at school longer? Well, yeah, I also went on a big long deep dive into like American healthcare where like you guys have like deductibles and shit. Like you pay a shit ton of money so that you can pay more money so that you can then pay more money and then the insurance covers the rest of it. Like the amount that you guys pay in your like deductible is the amount that we would pay ever for any procedure, probably. But you have to pay insurance to pay your deduct. Like I heard a statistic, right? The majority of people in America that are like bankrupt due to health, that are like in debt due to healthcare, have insurance. Like the majority of the people that are in debt from healthcare have health insurance, and it didn't stop you from going. Like y'all are, I don't understand. That's where this thread came from, which is me learning about like the way you guys do shit and like how weird it is. I'm so sorry. Consider getting a better country. I apologize. I like to imagine there's one very, very patriotic person in chat right now that is just fuming. They're like wrapped in an American flag. They've got like their little hat on. They're clutching a shotgun and they're just red in the face going on. Yeehaw! Don't disrespect my freedom, motherfucker. Yeah, like the NHS is shit, don't get me wrong. It's kind of dog shit. It doesn't work a lot of the time, but at least it does make sure that you don't die. And like, if I'm ever in trouble, I will phone an ambulance and not have to worry that the ambulance will cost me my entire left kidney to afford it. Oh yeah, Pippa. We didn't talk about Pippa. The Pippa fucking AI thing. Apparently Pippa's collaborating with like open or like novel AI and people were... I think that's why she was trending actually. It's because she was like doing a fucking AI collab, which... Bruh, people see the term AI now and they're like, nuh-uh, the devil, the worst. Go fuck yourself. Pippa be doing Pippa things. Let me see, who do we want to raid today? Oh my god, Quinn and Kuro are talking. I don't know if Quinn has raids enabled. I don't know if he has raids enabled. Raid Lopi. Let's see. Redirect. Videos from other channels. I'll see. If Quinn has raids enabled, we might raid into Quinn. If he doesn't, then we'll see. Quinn Twins. He does not have raids enabled. I'm so sorry to report. But Juno's playing Just Dance. We were just talking about Idol. Raid Penumbral. Yes, me, Penumbral. I will raid myself. We could raid into Juno. Raid into the eel. She's doing Just Dance. She's vibing. I think that sounds cool. Let's do that. Juno. Cool. Ugh. Thank you for dropping by today. It was a quick stream. Not a huge amount of bad shit happened. Mostly cool stuff. Some occasional drama that I didn't well into. Go say hi to Juna for me. She's pretty cool. And apparently also... Is Juna the tallest idol member? I think she is. I mean, according to those cutouts, I think she was. So, there you go. She's based. We stan a tall queen. I will see you guys, I don't know, next week probably. I probably have maybe like Twitch collabs and shit next week planned. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. I will talk to you guys later. Ciao for now. Is ciao French? Did I just say a French word? Do I have to end it all? Probably. Bye.